This is not the first time Mayor Johnson has criticized the president, but it may be the strongest language he has ever used. The mayor mincing no words in his frustration about Chicago possibly losing critical federal funding. Mayor Brandon Johnson tackling questions today about crime, teen takeovers, curfews, and more in a matter-of-fact manner. But that changed when the topic turned to President Donald Trump's threat to withhold all federal funding, $3.5 billion, over Chicago's sanctuary city policy. The mayor firing back when asked if he would go to Washington to try and meet with the president.
Trying to force your will to break the spirit of working people in order to have a conversation, that's terrorism. We're not going to negotiate with terrorists.
Johnson was asked to clarify if he was calling President Trump a terrorist.
No, what I'm saying is trying to hold people hostage and manipulating them to succumb to his will and then hold up our tax dollars. That is how terrorists behave.
So it's a risky strategy. I think he's trying to get the president's attention. But when you try to get the president's attention, he hits back. He always says, you hit me, I'm going to hit you back.
But Johnson may be trying to send a message to Chicago as well as Washington.
Democrats, and Chicago's a Democratic town, cheer when anyone stands up to the president of the United States these days. It's totally a political asset in these times to stand up to Donald Trump.
Johnson was clear about what would not happen if he did go to Washington.
Well, I will just say, outside of a 2016, Cubs World Series ring, I'm not kissing a ring.
Mayor Johnson also reiterated that he will not be intimidated by any threats from the White House, but his comments are likely to make their way to the president. The next move now his.